Hubeck with WAV and MBSI WAV, your CommScope RUCKUS distributors. My travels have brought me to Concord, North Carolina today, home of Trackhouse Racing, Ross Chastain and Daniel Suárez. I'm about to go in to talk to 5 key folks who are not only bringing technology and solutions to the community around us, but also advancing the mission of bridging the digital divide, and lastly, helping our future leaders through a STEM program. I'm excited to go in. See you guys inside. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with number 99, Daniel Suárez, 99 en la casa. My name is Zach Hubeck. Daniel, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with us today.
Yeah, man, thank you very much for having me.
Now, Daniel, you and I have traveled throughout the country and we visit high schools with the CommScope RUCKUS Ignition Program. Tell me about, as a NASCAR driver, you can just stick to your career and focus on driving exclusively. Why is it important to you to reach out to the community and help our future leaders in the world?
For me, it's very, very important just to try to connect, with all these kids, because as a race car driver, yeah, I drive the race car, but right behind me, I have an amazing group of engineers. I have a crew chief, mechanics, pit crew members, PR, marketing people. Like, we have an army to be able to make a race team go out there and perform and be successful. So there is hundreds of positions, into the race team to be able to make the driver do, his thing or her thing.
Sure. So as WAV, we're a distributor of CommScope RUCKUS technology, and really I liken CommScope RUCKUS to the ultimate superhighway to the internet, or the racetrack to the internet. How are you guys using technology at Trackhouse here on race day to win those races on Saturday and Sunday?
Everything that these engineers do, it wouldn't be possible without technology. So they need all this technology for them to be able to do what they're good at. We use so much technology in racing nowadays that sometimes people don't realize. So I think it's very important for me to be able to translate all this information to all these kids that are trying to figure out what they're gonna do in their lives.
Hey folks, I'm here with Justin Plumley, Territory Account Manager for RUCKUS for the Carolinas. We're here at Trackhouse Racing. Justin, thanks for taking some time to talk to me this morning. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, happy to be here.
So Justin, you and I have traveled to different high schools in the area, and throughout the nation I've been able to travel to high schools and talk about STEM. Talk to us about how important that STEM program is to RUCKUS and how community outreach makes an impact.
Absolutely. Going back to the whole relationship piece, right? RUCKUS is more than just going out there and selling you a Wi-Fi product. We're out there to reach and enrich those students' minds and kind of share with them some of the opportunities that are out there. The feedback that we've received in terms of, the excitement that the kids experience when seeing a professional race car driver and seeing that car out in the parking lot. Like I say, I think this day and age, it's really important to try to engage those students and get them interested in any way that you can. I think that's a really unique way to do that. So I'm proud to be a part of this program.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kelly Turpin with Bridge Tech Solutions, a lockstep technology group company. Kelly, thanks for taking the time today and doing this interview at this beautiful facility, Trackhouse. How are you today?
Good, thank you for having me, I appreciate it.
Talk to me about why it's important for Bridge Tech to reach out to the community and just do more than provide technology and solutions.
Well, we're problem solvers, so it's really important, like I said, that technology that we put in a school district functions. But because of the digital divide, you have kids that aren't necessarily exposed to the things to give them the opportunity to do what they want, as far as for their future. So for us, we're really passionate about equality. If we can get out into the community and expose kids to other alternative, career paths or things like that around technology and, engineering and math, they get to hear that, there's those opportunities out there to become an engineer, to become a pit crew, master, to be able to work on a car, to do really cool things, and it just changes, I think, their trajectory of potentially what they were looking to do.
All right, folks, I'm here with Mike Metcalf Jr., pit crew coach for Trackhouse Racing. Mike, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with us today. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Happy to be here.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How is STEM related to what you guys are doing on a daily basis?
I mean, you wouldn't think about it, but everything matters. I mean, I was a fueler for 16 years, and there's no empty or full gauge in the car. You have to compute it based upon, you know, how many laps you went and how much gas went into the car. That's all math. As far as like the engineering processes and designing the car and aerodynamics, you know, all these things lead into what makes cars faster. So we are looking for you. STEM, we're looking for you.
Hey folks, I'm here with Sean Pete, one of the pit crew coaches for Trackhouse Racing. Sean, thanks for doing this interview with me today. I really appreciate it, man.
Zach, honored to be here with you, man.
If students were to get into a career path for STEM or even trying to get into NASCAR, what kind of advice do you have for the youth of America to try and get into a program like this?
You know, I think my first thing would be chase joy, right? If it's something you enjoy doing, go after it because you're gonna be great at it. I guess the other piece of advice that I would ask, because a lot of this technological stuff is advanced, it's hard, gravitate towards hard things, right? We talk in our program all the time how success doesn't reward the wrong person. And oftentimes that means going through something that's hard. So don't ask for easier things in front of you, ask for hard things and get better at, you know, dealing with the hard things, and you'll write whatever story you want to write in your life. And I think when you're willing to step into that uncomfortable bit, right, you're gonna start getting into rooms that you realize you belonged in 10 years ago, right? And all it takes is, like we said, moving towards the hard things. You know, something we say here all the time is everything great in life lies on the other side of hard, right? So never ask yourself whether it's hard or not, ask yourself whether it's worth it. And usually the answer becomes pretty clear.
Take number 195,000.